Let me clean this thing off a little bit real quick. Now, honestly, I don't know if anybody's even going to show up, but I'm doing this one right here, just kicking it, having fun. If people show up, they show up. If not, hey, what can I say? This wasn't a planned live. This is just something I decided to do real quick. It was kind of a spur of the moment thing. Hopefully somebody comes up here in the chat, pops in, you know what I mean? Make my day. Come on now, show up or something. Don't leave me hanging. It's 3 o'clock. You guys are on the way home from work. Some of y'all didn't go to work. Some of y'all called out sick because you partied all weekend. If that's you, put it in the comments. Show up. Oh, hold up. Who we got here? We got the budget guy. Oh, what's up, man? I got to turn the screen on over here real quick so I can see these comments. This is just a quick spur of the moment thing. Be up is right. That's right. Be up. How you going? How's it going today, man? Let me know what you're carrying. Today, as you can see, I was just playing with the sheepdog right here, the 10V one. What's up? What's up, Cole? Broke ass knives, man. What's up? This is awesome. Glad to see you guys in here. So I do have a bunch of stuff that I'm going to be talking about today. There's going to be changes coming to the channel, and I want everybody's input. So I'm not going to say anything, you know, about what I'm going to say until there's a couple more people in here. Hopefully some more people do show up. I'm not expecting this to be like a 30-person live or anything like that. But I am hoping that I get a little bit of people in here and I can get some input on what I have coming here very, very soon. I'm getting ready to change some things up. This is going to be totally different than anything What's the Point EDC has done so far. Spreading my wings a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, dude, I'm glad everybody's in here. If you can, let me know what you guys are carrying today. Today I got the Bark River Gunny Sidekick, and I got the 10V Sheepdog Glock 42. Let me try to see if I can. I can't. It's hard for me to see it. I don't know why there we go. Okay, I got that right there. I'm trying to get this whole thing lined up and situated so that I can see the comments. And hell yeah. So I want to know everybody's input. When the time comes and I tell you guys what I'm going to be doing with the channel, I want your guys' input. I'm cool to criticism. I'm open to all that good stuff. I want to know what you guys think. I want your guys' opinion on this, and because it does matter at the end of the day. You guys are fellow knife lovers. You guys are content creators. You watch the channel. So I do want your guys' input. Bird Main, what is up, dude? How you doing, man? I haven't heard from you in a little bit. Glad to see you guys here. Now, for everybody who's a dad, this is a late Happy Father's Day. But Happy Father's Day to you guys. I personally am not a father that I know of. Yep. And hell yeah. So we got 6 people in here. That's what I'm talking about. I just seen it. Stacy, what is up? If you guys don't know about Stacy, go check her Instagram channel out. I'm telling you, she's dropping some knowledge, you guys. You have to actually search her out because she is shadow banned to the max. I mean, you can't share her posts. I've already tried. Okay, what do we got here? What do we got here? So nobody told me what they're carrying today. What's going on here? What's everybody carrying today? Did anybody get a Father's Day gift that's a knife? I didn't because I don't have no kids, but Max Ace Neptune. The Joey Roman Jr. Necker, I have no clue what that is. Interesting. Rosecrest Smoke Barlow Warney. The Sobriety Coin. And a Forrest Hank. Hell yeah. Yeah, they hate you, don't they? I'm shadow banned, half banned, what banned, that man, I'm something. I don't, none of these platforms like me. YouTube does not push my videos. I want to tell you guys that right now. YouTube does not in any way, shape, or form push my videos to new people. It just doesn't happen. It says, you got a Hogue K320A for Father's Day. Yes. Yes, I've wanted one of them for a hot minute. What do you think? You like it? How's the action on it? There's like so many knives that Hogue's made over the years that are so badass that I feel like they haven't gotten the recognition that they deserve. But guess what? Before, that's good to hear. Before I tell you guys what my future plans are here with this channel, when I say future plans, I mean immediate future plans. Things are changing. And Shit. Oh, yeah, that's right. So back to what I was saying. So I have a knife called the Inflictor EDC. Don with Bless Knives. You can find him on Instagram. Bless Knives. BLESS Knives. Custom knife maker right here in the United States. Awesome dude. Does things by hand. Awesome freaking work. I'm telling you guys. So he made the Inflictor EDC, which is my first design that I've sketched out and came up with an idea and actually went through with. Bless is the man. You ain't lying, dude. Yes, he really is. He's a dude. That is a solid dude right there. I'm telling you guys right now. He's not in the chat right now. I'd love to see him pop in. But let me tell you right now, I highly advise everybody to go check out his Instagram. The dude has got some serious skill. And so anyway, so he did the knife. It's in crew wear at 65 to 66 HRC. We got, it's 13 thou behind the edge, very nice and slicey, very tall saber grind. Most people would call it a flat grind. I'm not, because it's still a saber grind. See this? People would call that a flat grind, but that's not, because it's a saber grind. A flat grind would be flat. That's not flat. But anyway, not to be technical or any of that. But man, he made this knife and it is smoking, dude. This is gonna be so fire. I'll have it probably by the first week of next month. It's gonna be crazy. I want to show you guys the knife. I want to know what everybody's opinion is. Stacy says she has her Arius E. You know, he just came out with what's the name of that new one that he just came out with? Give me a second and I'll remember the name of it. Dude, that thing is nice. Arius EDC came out with this new. It's like a warning blade. It's kind of like this. Hold on. It's kind of like this guy right here. Yep, it's kind of like this. I don't remember the name of it right now, but check that out. I love to support local makers. I love to support small makers. The Flamingo, and what I love the most is to support United States of American freaking workers. The Spike. Yeah, that's going to be a cool one. I said something to him about it. I was like, it's going to be a good design, man. And I think, in my personal opinion, that's the best design that he's got so far. Just my opinion. It's only an opinion type thing. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean that it's a better knife than any of the other ones. To me, I like it more. That's it. But I really do like it, and he's on to something. I like to see how he's evolving too. It's pretty cool, you know. I haven't seen Don evolve. I just contacted him, I didn't meet him, but we talked face to face for hours. And boom, he's just freaking doing it. And I'm glad to see that we got USA makers who are small makers doing their thing, and who are just pumping out awesome knives with spectacular freaking heat treatments. And that's something that needs to be talked about too, is heat treatments. That is a very, very, very big thing, is heat treatment. Some people would say that's not the most important thing to them. Their most important thing is looks, functionality. And I get it and I understand all that, but I want my heat treatments to be on, you know? And Don with Blessed Knives, man, let me tell you guys what. That crew wear, 66 HRC. That thing is going to be freaking fire. So we got 8 people in here. That's what I'm talking about. Fist bump to everybody. How we got 8 people in here but only got 4 likes? Something's wrong with that equation right there. The math ain't mathin'. Just like Effing Grow Knives, the math ain't mathin'. You know, Effing Grow just dropped another freaking copy knife. So look, go look at Effing Grow's new knife, and then go look at the Civivi Maxwell. They're fucking trash, dude. They're like just jacking everybody's stuff. That's right, Birdman. Hit that freaking like button. Listen to this, y'all. Listen. Yeah, look. A little bit of separation from the overmolded handle. I did want to talk about this. I just did a hard use test on it. This knife's been through a lot. It has. A lot of overmolded knives with the overmolded handles like this, though they are super comfortable and ergonomic, they do come with 1 downfall. 2 downfalls. They separate from the tang at times. What will hold them on is your lanyard tube. I missed it. Y'all following Apex? Yes, check out Apex. He is literally doing good things. He's testing knives for us. We don't have to go off of what these makers are telling us anymore. Well, it's 63 HRC, and then you test it, it's 60 or 59. You know what I mean? We don't have to go off what they tell us. We got people like Apex that are doing it for us. I love it. and he'll test it for free, which is the best part of it right there. That's a good dude. He gets content and you get your knife tested. But back to this right here. So one issue is the tang separates from the actual material, and that's not the biggest deal, you know, but it does suck. But you can always put what do you call it? Shit down in there. I forget what I'm trying to even call it. Epoxy. I don't know why I had such a hard time getting that out. Just put epoxy in there and it'll be okay. I learned that from Peterbilt Knife Guy, and if you guys don't know who Peterbilt Knife Guy is, go check him out. His channel's freaking awesome. He's an awesome dude, awesome brother of the blade. And while I'm shouting people out, let me just go ahead and just do this. This is Timbo's knife. If none of you guys know who Timbo 437 is, I highly recommend you guys head on over there to Timbo's channel, subscribe to him. He's putting out shorts now. He hated shorts. He actually had a setting in his YouTube that no shorts came up in his algorithm at all. But he turned that setting off and now he's doing shorts. But this knife belongs to him. So shout out to Timbo 437. Awesome dude. Now, you could always cut the scales off this right here, trace it out, make your own handle. Or you could just cut the daggone thing off and just shape your own shape. You don't have to go off of their existing shape if you don't want to, but I personally think that is a very, very good shaped handle. Look at how it locks you in there. Perfect lock, and look how thumb placement goes right there. I'm all like leaning all to the side and stuff like, what the hell? Yeah, this is a sweet knife. This is the Magna Cut version. The steel itself, it has held up very good. No blemishing, no chipping, no nothing. Not that you guys would be able to see it the best. When I do this on my hard use videos, I know you guys aren't going to get a really good picture of the actual edge. I'm just kind of doing it as a formality to show you guys. But this is a very good knife, and it's one that I highly recommend. And oh yeah, so check this out. Hold on, now we got to shout out the Beard of Doom real quick, okay? He did the Soul Stone with Cthulhu. They did a drop. The drop was excellent. He dropped it at Blade Show. Satu Dave, I don't know him personally or anything like that, but one of his, I think it's his newest video or next to newest video. And he's talking about his knives that he got at Blade Show, and he talks about the Soul Stone, and he likes it, and I'm glad to see people are liking it. I'm glad to see people are buying it and seeing how it's a freaking fire knife. So shout out to the Beard of Doom for dropping his design. I love seeing these designs come out. It's freaking great. You know, I mean, there's so many people to shout out. You know, there's so many people that I could shout out right now. It's endless how many people that there are to shout out. So there's 9 people in here. Okay, let's just go ahead and just say it and see what goes on. I want to start switching up the content. We got 10 people in here. Perfect. Right as I'm getting ready to do my little thing. Perfection. If you haven't already dropped your carry-in today, put your carry in the comments if you can. I'm just curious to know what everybody's carrying. It's pretty cool to hear it. I like to hear what your flashlight is. I like to hear everything. If you're carrying one of these noisemakers, I want to hear what you got. So, I'm a knife channel, right? What do you do with your knives? You cut things. Well, yeah, we know that. What else do you do with them? You go camping, right? You cut shit. I want to go camping and play with knives. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing camping videos. Tell me if you guys think that's cool. Now, I'm not going to do hour-long camping videos to start off with. They might start off with 15 minutes. I might start off with me doing an introduction to where I am walking to the site. Then I do a 3 to 5 minutes of me setting up. And then I follow out the rest of the video with me doing a little bit of fishing, me whittling down wood. I'm going to start making my fires with whatever knives I bring. I will be making fires with Tempest Knives Microburst and Kaiser Mini October, both with black micarta. Perfect freaking carry. Can't go wrong with that. Auxiliary manufacturing. I don't even know how to say that. Sue me. The Hogue K320A. The Ace Beam Pocket Light today. Good freaking stuff. Good stuff. I like to see these pocket drops. So what do you guys think about me doing camping style videos? I'm still going to be using my knives. It's still going to be based around the knives. I'm never going to cut the knives out of the channel because the channel's about knives. But I want to add in some other aspects. I think that me as a person, I'm a bit bigger than just a knife. And I don't mean that to sound weird, but what is up? Fist bump to Joe with JS Bladecraft. Sounds good. Dude, check this out. I'm going to tell you guys now, I appreciate every single one of you for being here. Let me just say that now. You guys don't know how much I appreciate you guys. Every single one of you. I really appreciate you. I spent 3 days clearing out a spot. I found a spot. I'm like, this is so close to the parking. I'm like, this is so close that I could literally walk from the car with my little, carriage, the little freaking thing I carry, my cart with all my stuff in it, walk to my spot, and I can walk right back to the car in 3 minutes max. So I cleared out the spot. I aerated it off. I mean, I had to clear out logs. I had to clear out everything. And I come back and it had been overtaken. There's fucking beer cans everywhere. And I was like, you know what? This is just too close. I'm doing it. It's too close to where everybody is walking and about. So there's too much foot traffic. So I decided I was going to abandon the 3-day spot that I spent 3 days cleaning, walk downstream, and find something else. Well, the farther I walked, I started finding trails that were never there. Last year, 70% of them trails weren't there. There's new trails in this area. It's kind of urban camping. So I'm not going to be 2 miles out in the woods. I'm going to be off of main highways. I'm going to be off of city streets. I'm talking just in the cut. I might be behind a building camping, just a little wooded area, but I'm going to have me a fire. It's going to be very, very basic camping stuff. Maybe later on I'll introduce some more sophistication. When I say sophistication, I mean like I'll start doing different things. Right now I just want to keep it very simple, very basic, and very rustic. Where are you at, budget guy? Where are you at? I'm in Maryland, and Maryland, it's so diverse with the cities, the counties, everything it's so different. It's just a very weird state in my opinion. A lot of people say it's very odd. They love it. And Maryland and West Virginia have some of the best, they're so good states. They really are. Amazing views, amazing camping. Some of the laws are kind of shit. West Virginia, weed's still not legal, so you can't burn the weed down whenever you want. Like, what? What's good? It's 2024. Weed needs to be legal everywhere. Let's just go ahead and get that. So budget guy, now here, I didn't know you had a channel for some reason. So now that I know that, and now that I don't get notifications on my phone, but so everybody, now that we know this, budget guy has a channel. I really don't know what it's about yet. I'm assuming it's probably about knives or something. But whenever he goes ahead and starts doing his lives, let's go ahead and bum rush his lives, raid his live, whatever you want to call it. It's cool. We need to keep this community tight. You know what I mean? Because the knife community, we're such a small sector of the YouTube community. Understand this. We are like, let's say YouTube is the United States of America. We got the entire lineup of the United States, down to Florida, over to Cal, all that, okay? The knife world is freaking Rhode Island. That's how small we are in the big scheme of YouTube. The EDC game as a whole is like Maryland. It's small. You got these big things, but we're a small sector. I just want to keep us, kind of tight-knit and support each other, because if we don't support each other, and if we don't share each other's content, and if we don't go around talking about other people, no one's going to know, because half the time YouTube is not pushing us. We're not getting pushed like these music channels are. We're not getting pushed like a lot of this weird stuff that they push. They just push some weird stuff, and it's crazy because it don't make no sense. Some of this weird stuff that they push on the people, but people talk about a freaking knife and it's like a freaking issue. Like, Instagram is wild. There's so many people who are blackballed from Instagram just because a freaking knife. He says, you've been reaching out and talking to folks across the pond. Oh, you're in Canada. Okay. Birdman says he's been getting really... Dude, I've gotten some odd stuff too. Like, Floyd is in the house. Hold up, y'all. Shut the freaking live down. Floyd is in the house, you guys. That's right. What is up, Floyd? God dang, man. Finding you's been hard here lately, man. Damn. Floyd. Oh! We got Gabe here, too. The Last Huntsman is here. If y'all don't know, The Last Huntsman has a YouTube channel. And he's got a good one. So go check him out. He loves freaking knives. And he loves... You like the fact that you use these knives. Most of the buffoons reviews... Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that, in my opinion. I think that... as long as you're talking about knives, that's freaking awesome, because that's what it's about. It's all about the knives, but I freaking love to use them. I haven't used this. I'm glad that you're here, Floyd, for real. It's cool that you're busy. I'm glad that you're doing good, dude. I'm honestly, dude, I'm so glad to hear from you. Because every day I think, should I reach out to him? Am I bothering? I don't want to bother somebody. You know, I don't ever want to be a bothersome. What do you guys think about this right here? So, Floyd, did you hear what I was talking about doing? I'm getting ready to start doing camping stuff. I'm going to be using my knife. I'm going to be building fires. I'm going to be building some shelter. You never know what I'm going to do. But I'm going to be using the knives and, you know, just having fun. I figure I have my personality. It's hard for me to be who I am with my hands underneath of a screen and just playing with a knife. It's hard for me to enjoy. It's hard for me to crack my jokes. Because, I don't know, it's just different. And I feel like I can reach a bigger audience, and I can get these knives and talk about these knives to more people and get more people into the hobby if I broaden my content. You know what I mean? I just need to just spread my wings a little bit. You know what I mean? I gotta fly. Yeah. He said he's lurking. That's right. Floyd was here lurking. You can count on Floyd. He'll be there. Dude, check this out. Where is it? Here he is. Dude. So listen, so this knife came from Floyd. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys already know that if you've watched the channel. Alright, check this out. Still on the factory edge, okay? I love crew wear. You can strop crew wear up. I took this thing through hell and back, okay? And, dude, I hit it with the strop. Damn, it came back. I mean, I don't even have no paper around me right now, so I can't cut nothing. Yeah, I don't have no paper. But this thing, I don't understand it. It's still on the factory edge. That's why I can't wait to do some testing. Oh, shit. Look who just popped up in the chat. We got PBKG himself. What's up, Kevin? It says, Wild and Free says, the last, hey, what's up? Yup. He said, maybe a bush. Dude, good one. Good one. You know what? I'm going to start using your channel as a freaking, as like a, what do you call it? A guide. Yeah. He said, hey, Wild and Free. So, Wild and Free, do you have a channel? Peterbilt Knife Guy, if you guys don't know, he has a channel. I'm sure most of you guys know. Dude's successful. It's 64,000 freaking subscribers. How? I mean, he's freaking killing it. He came into the freaking knife game and shut it down with 2 fucking videos. Freaking toilet paper tube cutting and water bottle cutting. Shut the whole knife game down. On the shorts I'm talking about. He really did. That's funny. Yeah. So that's cool. So everybody, if you don't know who he is, go check him out. There's a few channels in here. This is awesome right here. See everybody in here. I can't wait to start doing these. And if I have good service, I'll do lives while I'm out there. You know what I mean? Maryland, we have, where I'm at in Maryland, we've got pine trees, we've got oak, we've got, so honestly, only 2 trees I know what are is oak and pine. So I can't tell you what everything else is. So, but yeah, anyway, so back to this knife. Check this out. I want you guys to know, crew wear is my favorite steel. My favorite powdered steel. My favorite ingot steel is 14C. But there's a reason why I like this steel so much. And it isn't just because it strops up so good, but just because of how tough it is. And dude, it's not a stainless steel. It's not even close to a stainless steel. It's 8% chromium. I mean, that is 7% maybe. It's 7 or 8% chromium. Does anybody know what the content for the chromium is on Crewwear? It should be, I think it's 8, but it might be 7. And that's a far cry off of 12%. And dude, look at this. I've had this it's been soaking wet. I've carried this on the mountain. I've carried this in the river, soaked with sweat. My sweat is crazy. And it has no stains, nothing. I mean, look at that. Perfect freaking blade. And that's why I chose Crewwear for the Inflictor EDC, is because it's such a well-rounded steel. In my opinion, it's very similar to 14C in a lot of ways. It's they say that they built. Now I know this is going to sound odd, but if I'm not mistaken, they said that technically Crewwear is a upgraded version of like D2, which is what? I didn't know that. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but D2 actually came out. He said, all right, got to get your ass. Go have fun, man. Enjoy yourself. So one of your favorite knives is the, yes, I can't wait to get one of them and try one of them. I love their knives. They freaking, them things are awesome. Yes. Crewwear, it's such a good steel. I mean, it really is. It's a good steel. Now, I jumped subjects, you guys. I will go from one subject to another, back to the same one, and jump to. It's just how I do it. Yeah, take it easy, Kevin. But so D2, back to what I was gonna say, was D2 actually came out in like at the end of World War I, the beginning of World War II. That's how long D2's been around. So it's a tried and it's a good steel. It's just the problem with D2 is it got a very bad name from the Chinese manufacturers. It'd be 55 HRC and they just freaking throw it out shit heat treatments, you know, and it got a bad name, unfortunately. I've heard a lot of good stuff about CPM D2. I've never had a knife in CPM D2, so I can't speak on it. But they say Crewwear essentially was made from D2. It's just an improved version of D2 in all ways. I think Crewwear is an amazing steel. I can tell you now, I want to use some Rex 45, some K390, some Rex 121, Maximet. But hold on now, let me just go ahead and stop myself in my tracks now. I heard 2 days ago, Pretty Fly, what is up? Dropping by and dropping a like. I'm gonna have a good day just because of you. Take it easy, man. So, shit. What was I gonna say? That's how bad my brain is, and I'm dead sober. I haven't smoked no weed there, nothing. I've just drank me a couple coffee though. You know what I mean? Gotta have the coffee. So I don't know if anybody in the chat knows who Steve Kalari is. So Steve Kalari, he owns Steve Kalari Customs. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab one of his knives. He owns Steve Kalari Customs. This is called the Huck. This is Crewwear at 65 HRC, 10 thou behind the edge. Awesome freaking knife. I love Crewwear. This knife is one more reason why I like Crewwear. But hear me out now. So Steve Kalari he did a live on Instagram with another guy. I don't remember what his name is. I did follow him, but for some reason I can't remember what his name is. But I'm sure if you go to Steve Kalari's Instagram page, Fook Doozle, what is up? What the fook is up? Glad to see you, man. What are you carrying today? Put it in the comments. Let me know. So he did a live with another guy, and if you go to his Instagram page, it should be his latest live, his latest video or whatever. Check it out. It's a split screen. On the top is a guy. It's nighttime, so anyway. Find that video and just watch it. It's just the two of them talking. Well, in the video, they talked about how S30V at a certain hardness, I don't know if it was 62 or 64, but S30V, they're saying that it smokes so much steel. Fook said he's carrying a Vosteed Thunderbird So VV Vision FG and the Demco Armiger, if that's how you pronounce it, 2 neck knife. That's right. Can't go wrong with that. Demco, baby. So, they were saying that S30V, when heat treated at a certain HRC, blows steels that have considerably higher edge retention in charts. It blows them away. And that's another thing I do want to talk about. I know I'm jumping track, but hear me out. 14C28N will smoke S35VN with the correct geometry. But you never see anybody saying that. When they test these knives with this, there it is! Budget guy. Fist bump to you. Dude, 14C at 62 HRC. I've seen it up to 64, but 62 HRC will blow S35VN out the water 7 days a week with the right geometry now. I don't even know where I was going now, man. They don't show that on the charts. I think they call it the Catra testing. Whatever it is, it's a type of whatever material that they're cutting through. They're using one standard size knife with the same geometry and everything, and that's cool and that's good. But certain steels handle certain geometry and certain hardnesses better than other steels. Crewware, 14C. My 2 favorite steels. They do good with high hardness and thin geometry and laid back very low edge angles. So you can have a 10 thou behind the edge Crewware 14C, lay the edge back to a 15-degree edge and still be good, not have to worry about chipping. Geometry and HRC, that is right. You're right. That is the most important things. He says you haven't ponied up for MagnaCut or similar. Go for it, man. Dude, MagnaCut's an awesome steel. 64 HRC MagnaCut. 62 and up, but 64, man. Shit, it just performs. It really does. Just like he just said with 14C at 62. How many people do you see running 14C at 62? None. So I recommend everybody to go watch Steve Kalari's live that he did with the other guy. I wish I could remember his name. They actually talked about, he's got this, it's a grinding machine, it's an edge bevel machine that can do 136 knives in an hour. He said he wants, screw the 200 piece minimum Bradford does, White River, Bark River, all the other OEMs, Best Tech. I mean, I could go on for hours naming OEMs. Not really, but they do a 200 piece minimum. So you got to buy, if you're doing a 7-inch fixed blade, this is something that Steve talked about. If you're doing a 7-inch fixed blade, you need 2 sheets to get that 200. So now you're in $3,000 in steel. Then you got to send the steel to them. Then you got to pay for them for whatever they got to do the work. And you have to pay for them to program the CAD file into the computer system so that the computer can grind the edge bevels. So you end up paying $6,000 at the end for a run of 200 knives. I don't know about you guys, but I don't have the kind of money to do a 200 piece run. But this guy, he is going to tap into the market and start something totally different. 50 piece runs, 20 piece runs, 10 piece runs, because it's all money and it all adds up. Screw the big guys. He'll take on the small dudes and just freaking kick the knives out. Haven't heard of Van Axe Super Cleaning anyone. Saw someone cutting up a glass bottle with a knife. Van Axe at 68 cutting glass? I mean, goddamn. I don't know. That sounds crazy. While I'm thinking about this, since we were talking about hardness and stuff, I know I've jumped in subjects. I went from this to that to that to this to that to this to that. That's the ADHD, so get used to it. So I was watching, I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with it. She's a really cool chick. She's really cool. She loves knives. Erica with Erica's EDC. I was watching her. I think it's her newest video. She did a 1095 knife, 62 HRC. 62 HRC. Why can't these other makers do that? It is damn thin. She said it's like 6 thou behind the edge thickness. Go check this video out. Watch it. The knife gets no damage. She cuts a few different materials. Oh, we got Neil McKenzie in here. What's up, Neil? Go watch her. This is 1095 steel at 62 HRC, and it doesn't chip, it doesn't roll, or none of that stuff. That right there tells people. I know people, they love their. I'm not talking shit. I'm not talking shit. Just hear me out. People love the tops. Tops is cool. People love Essie. Essie is cool. This proves that 1095 can be thinner and it can be a higher hardness. It proves that. Oh, okay, cool. Good stuff, Birdman. You're talking about Erica? Good stuff. So the knife that she did that was 1095 at 62 was a custom. So I'm not saying most of these big manufacturers can get it down like that. I'm sure they can. They don't want to. They don't want to worry about warranty, which I understand. They don't want to. The warranty is their biggest thing. They want to avoid any warranty issues because that's what's going to slow down things. That drives costs up, and I get it. But for me personally, my knives are going to be high hardness, good geometry. Yeah, good stuff, right? She does. Yes, she does. But I want my knives to be. I want the geometry to be. For the most part, hear me out. I want all my knives to be specifically made. So this is an EDC fixed blade. Hella thin behind the edge, hella thin tip. That's what I require in an EDC fixed blade. Now, when you get to something that starts to get a little bit bigger, to where you're going to be a little bit harder on it, I'm going to change the geometry a little bit. And the tip strength, you know, but you're right, EDC knives should have high hardness. That is 100% right. I think that this is, it can all boil down to preference, okay? But this Bark River, it's gonna outcut the so many knives of its size. A lot of them, because they don't have this thinness. Now, I'm not saying that they have the highest HRC on the Bark Rivers. That's something that I wish that they would do. Their crew wear is at 60 HRC, and I understand why they put it at 60 HRC. But me personally, I want crew wear 64 minimum. 66 if I can get it, and I got it at the Inflictor EDC. Shout out to Don with Blessed Knives. Yeah. But he went to Blade Show and he sold out. Yeah, his knives are fire. I'm telling you guys, Don with Blessed Knives, check him out. I do have another guy who's going to be doing another knife of mine. His name is Levi with shit, I can't remember the name. Northern Knife Works or Northern Customs, I'm not sure. I feel like such an asshole for not remembering. But we got something going on in the works here soon. I think I'm going to go with K390. It's going to be an EDC fixed blade. I'm going to stick with fixed blades for a while. I want to drop a couple EDC fixed blades, and I say drop them. I don't mean I'm coming up with some big design and just dropping loads of them. I mean, I want to come up with the design. I want to come up with 3 or 4 of them, figure out which one I want to get OEM the most, and then go from there. Unless I work with a designer who has the ability to make several at a time and can sell them, and we can do it like that. Northern Knife Works, yup, that's him, yup, thank you, man, I appreciate that, Birdman. Mr. Obvious, he is obviously here. What is up? I'm glad to see you in here. Just sitting here playing with this Huck. You know, I love my crew wear. You know, we got crew wear. We got what you want? A little bit more crew wear, huh? I fucking love crew wear. And yeah, I really do. Crew wear is such a good steel. But my next design is going to be K390. I have a K390 Spyderco over here, and we had it hammered into our brains at high hardness. That's what they've said. No, no, you're right. That's the thing. It's bullshit. There's been people to say, well, the lower HRC magnet cut has better corrosion resistance. Bullshit. We know better now. Now that we've had the testings done, now it's guys like the whole community as a whole. Without every aspect of this community, we wouldn't know certain things. You've got guys that test the hardness of knives strictly. Then you've got guys that do hard use tests, and they test to see how good the knife holds up. Then you guys have corrosion test people who love to do corrosion testing. So you've got all these different aspects of the knife game, and we're finding these things out now. We don't have to go off of what the manufacturers are telling us no more, because we're finding this shit out ourselves now, and that's what we need to continue doing. Because the knife company can say their magnet cut's 64, but it might be 61. It's the factory setting food they can't control well enough to positively run higher HRC. I think they're all full of shit. I think they could do it. It's just they don't want to use the tooling to do it because it costs money. Highly recommend the white. Dude, I want to try that out so bad. Check this out. Still to this day, I gotta say it, still to this day, this is my favorite EDC fixie right here. The White River FC 3.5 Pro. Damn, that edge was shining. Hold on now. Let me see if I can't get the edge to gleam a little bit real quick. Hey, boy. This thing is an EDC dream. It really is. I freaking love this knife, and I can't wait to get that Urus. I can't wait. I can't wait, because I love White River, and I would love that White River do one of my knives. It's all about the money. Yep. They don't want to spend the money on the belts. You know how there's a difference between 60 HRC and 66. Such a big difference. People have no idea how hard that is. Your average steel that you're using, that you're seeing on the daily, it's not even, it's like 5 HRC, 10 HRC. I mean, I had a it's called a needler. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it, a needler or neater. You hook up to an air hose, and it's got a bunch of different hardened steel pieces on it that are like needles, and you take it and you literally put it up against metal, and it knocks rust off, it knocks paint off. Needler. Oh, we got Randy up in here. If anybody doesn't know, Randy has a channel. Check Randy's channel out. That's right. Glad to see you in here, man. What are you carrying, Randy? Let me know what you're carrying, man. But that was only 30 HRC. A needler, something that is supposed to be extremely hard, is only 30 HRC. Double that, and then you start to realize how damn hard these knife steels are. Now, 55, 57 HRC, it is hard steel, but there is such a difference in 55 and 65. We're talking Geo Metro versus a freaking Corvette. You know what I'm saying? It's just two totally different games, and I still respect all companies, you know, that are giving us good knives. I do. That's right, Randy. Drop that link. Timbo is in the chat. Somebody drop a link to Timbo's channel. Timbo, if you got a wrench, you can drop your own link. Hey, look, if anybody wants to drop their channel link in here, and you got a wrench, or somebody with a wrench sees somebody who has a channel, drop the link, because that's what it's all about. It keeps coming back error. I wonder why the hell that is. Hey, Randy, can you put Timbo's link in there? I don't know. It says it's coming up error. Oh, shit. We got Mimo in the house, y'all. Driving and listening. So, Fook Doozle said, same here. You don't have a wrench, it doesn't look like. Birdman does. He's got a wrench. Man, like, I took... Some people... I took 90% of the wrenches away. Okay, so, Beard of Doom. He had a bunch... Everybody had a wrench. And somebody started blocking people. And doing weird things on his channel, and I immediately was like, I don't want that on mine. I just don't. So I took a bunch of wrenches. I just went down the line hitting wrenches. I only left a couple of them. And so if anybody did have a wrench and you don't have one now, it's nothing personal. It's strictly me I'm trying to keep the possibilities of anything like that happening to a minimum. And I'm trying to build the channel on respect. And because that, I mean, that's what it's all about. We gotta show respect and show love to each other. And yeah. Dang, nobody's able to get Timbo's link up. Oh, there we go. We got Timbo's link up. Good stuff. Okay. I'm photo clipping my content, my comment, and taking a text. What the hell? What? Dang, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. Oh, that's really odd. I really have no idea what the hell's going on with that. So check this out. So for those of you who are just coming in, if you're new to the channel, I love knives. I'm pretty sure you. Oh, we got links coming. That's a real link right there. That's what I'm talking about. I'm getting ready to start branching out. I'm getting ready to start doing camping stuff. Everything still revolves around knives. Knives are the main focus of the channel. But I want to start spreading my wings and doing other things too. Tonight, it's going down tonight, y'all. I already have the cars completely packed. I just have to choose between one of 10 spots to go camping. I'm camping out tonight. I'm going to do an overnight urban style camping. Yeah, try to refresh the stream if you're having an issue. I don't know how to do this shit, honestly. Or I would tell you guys what to do. Shore Sharp is in here. Says, hey man, Wyatt is making him, oh shit, Wyatt's making him a knife. Making him a shoot knife. It's almost done. It's a tribute knife to his grandfather. He was a paratrooper in World War II in Korea. Well, I thank you for his services. That is freaking awesome, dude. Wyatt Hines. Let me shout him out. Dude, Timbo has some of Wyatt's knives. Holy shit, this dude can make a knife. Understand me, his handles, there's a handle type that Timbo spoke of in one of his latest videos. I think it was a Fatwood Friday video. It was an EDC size fixed blade. It was give or take the size of, of the Gunny Scout or the Gunny whatever it is, or maybe this guy. It's about this size. It has a handle. He called it a Moran handle. And Timbo, could you let me know, were you speaking of Bill Moran? The guy from right here in my hometown, who invented the Damascus we use today. That's why Maryland, we have the best Damascus. That's a fact. There's no disputing that. We have the best Damascus right here in Maryland, dude. We got some fire makers. My cousin Chris, check out, I don't even know if you can find his knives, but he has Old Ram Forge. It'll take him 3 weeks to do one 8-inch bladed knife. That he has to make it however he wants to make it, cut it up, weld it together, do this, put this one with that one, knead this one to that, twist that. Oh, dude, his patterning is amazing. I mean, it is. It's YouTube? Okay, cool. I didn't know if I messed up the channel or not. Because I really don't know what the hell I'm doing half the time, to be honest with you guys. I'm just doing it. Dude, it took me so long to figure out. Oh, yeah, you're talking about Bill Moran. Okay, and it does look like a Bill Moran handle. If you guys don't know who Bill Moran is, Bill Moran invented the Damascus steel that we use today. Damascus steel came from Japan, okay? It was some weird stuff. It was soft. It was like iron ore mixed with whatever, no, the shit we use today is different. It's better. StreamYard, yes. I don't got that for a StreamYard. It's $150, and I don't have that. All right, Neil, I'm glad that you popped in here, man. Definitely glad. Thank you, man. Have fun and stay safe. Bog iron, yeah. So Bill Moran, he actually created the Damascus that we use today. And Edgeworks Knife and Supply is my local knife shop, and they have a Bill Moran knife in there, double edged. This thing is so badass. They do what's called the Knife of the Month. They have what's called the Knife of the Month, and every month they bring in a different Bill Moran knife. Now, Bill Moran's no longer with us; he's passed. But there's a Moran Foundation they're teaching people how to make knives. Dude, like, Maryland is alive with knives. Try it now, Stacy. I should probably figure out how to give yeah, I'll talk about that on another one. I'll talk to you about that, Stacy. But yeah. Yeah, YouTube is like ridiculous, ain't it? Oh my god, freaking YouTube is. Oh, now you gotta pay for StreamYard. It's $150, like a year or something. Do this what Doom said, or it's $500 a year for what Doom had. I know it's the knife game, and I'm like blackballed in YouTube. YouTube does not push my content because I have talked too much on the quote unquote conspiracy stuff. Dude, hey, I don't know, man. Work is fun for me, some work. I'll probably drop it tomorrow or the next day. I'm going camping tonight. I got the car loaded up. I just got to pick my spot, do the camping, come back home, edit, edit, do all my stuff, upload it. So today is what, Tuesday? I'd love to have it up by Thursday. And now I haven't done a video in like a week, honestly. I got new knives I haven't showed you guys. I haven't even done videos on this yet, and I'm showing you guys this now. I got some knives up in here, y'all, and shout out to Timbo, because if it wasn't for Timbo, I wouldn't be able to bring you guys these knives. I'm telling you, every knife that I have on the channel that comes from Timbo, he has videos on, or will be doing videos on, so check his channel out and subscribe to him. Check his shorts out too, because he is doing shorts now. I freaking love this knife. I can't tell you how much I like this knife. This is excellent. It's so, this is so thin. This is so, understand me. This is so thin. Such a pointy tip. I can't wait to have some fun with this. I haven't done anything but cut paper with this. Purposefully. I freaking love it. And, yeah, Steve Killar, I love his stuff. But here's something, does a lot of people know about the, Very Good Knife Company? Do you guys know about that? It's a newer company, USA made, by the way. Very nice kydex, really good thumb ramp on it. Look at that thumb ramp, y'all. That thing looks good, doesn't it? How you like that real steel clip I put on there? Yep. The original clip that came on it, I took it off and put this one on because my belt, you know how the end of the belt, it has like a leather fold over? My leather fold over can't fit, so I can't use it unless I swap the clip or just do it as an in the pocket drop in fixie. And I do like to drop them in my pocket sometimes, but a lot of the time I just like to have it on my hip and I can just grab it out real quick. And part of me, I like to show my knives off. I like people to see my knife, honestly. That's another thing. I like people to see my knife. It's like an accessory of who I am. I'm pretty sure there's 22 people in here. I can guarantee you more than half of you guys want people to see your knife. You want your clip to be seen. I know there's people that won't buy a knife if the clip doesn't look cool, because the clip will be seen. I'm talking about like a pocket clip to a pocket knife. StreamYard has both free and paid versions of the product. It says okay, you have it. Okay. So our free plan includes 20 hours of live streaming per month with StreamYard. Oh, okay. Cool. I didn't know that. But anyway, Very Good Knife Company. This is called the Falcon Nitro V Steel Hollow Grind. I'm gonna say that's probably, dude, if that's a factory edge, then they lay it back. I'd say it's like a 15 degree maybe. What do you guys think? You guys can't tell anyway. I don't know, Timbo, is this a factory edge? I'm gonna tell you right now, this son of a bitch is so sharp. I could whittle this freaking, I could whittle off the skinniest piece. Look at that. Whittle it freaking. What's there? Oh, the comment? Yeah, his comments are coming through. But anyway, so it's extremely sharp. And I want to start pushing this company. Look at that. Look at that. The fit and finish. This is factory? Okay. Okay, hear me out, you guys. This is, dude, no bullshit. Top 5. It's in the top 5 sharpest factory edges I've ever had. Maybe top 7. It's extremely high up there. I mean, this is extremely sharp. This is. I thought this was Timbo's edge. I swear I did. Yeah, dude, this is a nice knife. The fit and finish on this is spectacular. Not a single. You can't get your fingernail to catch on that if you wanted to. I mean, this is fit and finish to the T. The pens, absolutely flush. The only thing I'd like to see changed would be maybe a sharpening choil. That's it. Just a sharpening choil, and that's something I could do myself. If I ever owned their knives, you can just put my own in there. It's not hard to do a sharpening choil. Wow, that's incredible. I don't say this lightly. This knife is extremely scary sharp. It really is. It is scary freaking sharp. Really good tip on it. Really nice deep hollow grind. That's gonna be a good knife. I haven't used it for much yet. To be honest with you guys, I like this hook so much that this hook has gotten so much use. I mean, it really has. I have wore this hook down, boy. Oh, what's up, Dwayne Letterman? Nobody wants to see your cheap stuff. What do you mean? It says you have a Wyatt Hines 4-inch clip point Nitro V, and it gets very sharp. I have no doubt that it does. Here's my question: did he do a V edge on it, or is it a convex? Like, not a convex edge, a convex grind. Because I've seen he's done some convexes, and my favorite edge is the convex. Is a real, true, full convex. I freaking love them. I think that the convex edge, the convex grind, a true 0-degree convex is the best. Convex, hells to the yeah. Y'all, Dwayne Letterman is in the house. I haven't went camping in so long. It's been so long. This is gonna be fun. Hopefully, I have the video uploaded by Thursday. I mean, today's Tuesday. If I come back Wednesday morning, let's say I pack up and I'm back by 8 a.m. I don't think that'll happen, but let's just say I'm back by 12. I could drop a video same day by about 3 o'clock. It's going to take me a good bit of time to edit everything, to get everything back into the house. There's a lot to do. Saying his comments are still airing out. That's crazy, man. The Roman Jr. is not as Roman. Okay. Okay, cool. Oh, look who just popped up in the house. Oh, shit. We got Dennis, EDC for fun. Look at all these channels we got in here. We got everybody who's got a comment up right now has a channel, y'all. Check them all out. If you can drop a link to EDC for fun and for the Broadcast, go ahead and drop some links. We got Dwayne Letterman. We got links to drop, y'all. I'm so late on testing this. I told you guys I was going to do an edge retention test on it. As much as I want to do the edge retention test on it, I don't want to do it if it doesn't have a fresh edge. Only because I don't want people to start saying that I'm not bringing like true, real data. I want people to know that I'm giving them accurate data. I don't want them to say, but the knife didn't have a fresh edge on it, so it doesn't count. I don't want that. Do I want to get an idea of what it can do, how it feels, and all that? Yeah, and I will. But this isn't my knife, and I'm not going to put an edge on it because it's not mine, and I respect Timbo, and oh my God, I freaking love this. I'm telling you, I was literally talking to Don. I said, I need to make a fixed blade version inspired by this design. Obviously, it wouldn't be the same thing at all, but I would love to do something that's kind of inspired by it. So Budget Knife Guy's doing shorts only. Yeah, okay, I remember. Okay, yeah, okay. Dude, my brain is fried. Yeah, it is definitely fried. I'm freaking hungry right now. I don't know what I want to eat. I do need to eat before I go and do this trip, but I'm not leaving until like maybe 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock ish. I want to wait for the sun to kind of. The hottest part of the day is between 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock. That's the hottest point. We're gonna say in between 2 and 4. That's the biggest window for the hottest point of the day, and I kind of want to beat the heat the best that I can because I'm bringing my dog with me, and I just don't feel like seeing him. I mean, he is an old man. I mean, damn, he's like 50, 60 years old. You know, when you do dog math, you know what I mean. You know, every 7 years for 1 year, human years. You know what I mean. And then if you don't know, let me just say it like this: they say that for every 1 human year, a dog ages 7 years, and that makes him an old man. What happened? Did I miss something? Fook Doodle said at broadcast. Nah, sorry to hear that. What happened? Yeah. Hell yeah, y'all. I got everything I need to go fishing. Everything I need to camp. I don't have a hammock, which I would like to have a hammock. Oh, I'd love to have a good hammock, but I don't have one. But shout out to Chuck. If you guys don't know who Chuck is, Chuck has a Instagram page. It's Chuck It's Hot Sauce or Chuck It HPV or something. I don't remember what it is. Really good dude. You said Data Schism Outpost 76 used to post spreadsheets and people still trolled him from time to time. People say, yeah, there's some bullshit, ain't they? It's weirdly hot out. It's because shit's getting ready to get deep, y'all. Get your boots on. You ready to hear this? They're manipulating the weather. When you see these planes with these freaking trails coming behind them, that's not condensation. That doesn't work like that. They're spraying metal particles into the air. That's making rain. It's making lots of different things happen, okay? And the sun, I don't care what nobody says. You can say I'm crazy. The sun used to be yellow. Walk outside and look at your sun right now. That son of a bitch is white. It is no longer yellow. And it hurts your skin. Yes, Chuck It. Chuck's doing good. I don't know how he's up riding a bicycle for 5 miles and walking around. I have no idea. But he is. Like, how is he doing that this fast? Yeah, I'm a big guy myself. I'm probably 250 right now. No, a hammock will support you. You just gotta get the right one, right? You know what I mean? Just gotta get the right one. Um, but they manipulate the weather, and the sun feels like it burns your skin. It's no longer just like hot. You know, the sun used to be real warming. You go outside like Now when you walk outside at first, you kind of get that but then you get that what the hell? Why does my skin feel like? Why does it feel like it's burning? It's because the way the sun's hitting off these particles, and it's like it's changing things. I don't know how to explain everything, and I'm not like the channel for that. Yeah. So that sun looks white now, doesn't it? What happened to that yellow sun, right? You remember when you were a kid, that sun would be the yellow up in the sky. That's why we drew yellow fucking suns on our pictures as a kid. You know what I mean? It's like it's changed. The sun isn't yellow anymore. It's white. What happened? Why is the sun white now? Why does it hurt the skin? I mean, there used to be a time back when you would go outside for 6 hours and you would be okay. You go outside for 30 minutes now and your skin feels like it feels like it's getting a true burn. What? YouTube's some trash, ain't it? Hell yeah, man. I've been there. Seriously, I've been there. I've been big as hell before. I've been skinny, big. I've been muscular. I mean, I was fucking diesel at one point. Not no more. It's okay, though. You know, like, dude, you can change the way you look real easy. It's really easy. It really is. It's just doing it. You know, it's just, that's it. Some people it's harder to do. But, you know, you can do anything you want. You know, I need to start drinking more water. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. So I knew me and Gabe. We know. The foods are crazy. Dude, these foods, seed oil is horrible. Horrible. And everything has it in it. Wow, is everybody having that kind of issue? Having to like retype their comments and stuff? That's wild. I mean, I don't even know what the hell that's about, man. YouTube must not want y'all to. YouTube's like, we do not want this guy talking right now because he's getting ready to start talking some real truths. Yeah, I can see your comment for sure. They're playing with our everything we eat. Like, I mean, it goes so deep. Things are so deep. You know what though? To change the subject, let's just screw that subject. Check this out. This whole bag, all that is twisted sisal rope. This is all from one cut. All that came from the freaking Rex 45. It's over there. The Rex 45 Kaiser Mystic. He says, it's what got me homesteading. Now even, yes, that's the best way to do it. It really is. Okay, so it's working better now. Okay, cool. Well, all this is from one cut test from the it ain't over here. It's somewhere. It's somewhere. I cut all this and I'm gonna keep it and use it. You know, I also have fat wood to start my fires. Yes, you're right. You're so right, Stacy. Groundfog, what's up, man? How you doing? Let me know what you're carrying if you got anything on you today. All this is fat wood. In fact, right here, this fat wood over here goes to my friend Kevin, Peterbilt knife guy. He doesn't know that yet, and he's not in the chat right now, so it's still a surprise. I cut these off. Every piece, all 6 of these pieces are from a different piece of fat wood. All this fat wood came from Timbo. Timbo has found, there's 7 pieces in there. There's 6. Okay, I thought it was 6. Timbo has found a mother load of fat wood. Dude, the White River FC 3.5 Pro is my favorite EDC fixed blade to this day. Absolutely. It just is. I like every single thing about that knife for EDC purposes. Every single thing about it. The only one drawback I can say that this knife has, there's only one drawback. For my hand, it's a bit skinny. It is, what would you call that? It's beveled. See, there is an actual, it's beveled right here. Fuck am I doing? There's a beveling right here. It's not rounded, it's beveled. So it feels a little blocky when you were really cranking in on something, but honestly, I don't really crank on something that hard unless it's that industrial strength. The only thing I've ever had a problem with, it's been uncomfortable one time, or for one activity, and that was for me cutting industrial, like the most badass freaking, it's super expensive weed whacker string when I was out weed whacking and doing landscaping out in West Virginia for a fly-in community. Dude, I want to try that out so bad, Gabe. I mean, listen, you have no idea how bad I want to try that knife out. You have none. You're the first person I've seen with it, and dude, holy shit, that is an amazing looking knife. The scales look so good, but back to this one. We'll get back to that one in just a second. I'm gonna make some custom scales for this bad boy. Sure am. I don't need the hole, so I'm gonna fill the hole, and because this was meant for like hunters to carabine. This is for your carabiner, so you can just clip it right to your carabine on your side. Clip it to the carabine on the tree while you're out hunting, skinning game. Would liners help? I am gonna do liners on it. I'm gonna have to get different hardware because this hardware isn't gonna be long enough. But I'm gonna do liners too. You said Wild and Free said White River custom knife level for, dude. This has got some very, very good geometry, dude. I'm talking, this is freaking geometry. Hell yeah, Timbo said that he's been subbed to Gabe for years. I've been subbed to him for a little bit now, not too long. When I first found his channel, I'm like, this guy's got some fire knives, and he's actually out there in the woods using these things. And I was like, this is the channel. I gotta check him out. You know, I've really loved seeing people make fires with knives. Timbo does Fatwood Fridays. Every Friday he drops a video of him taking one of his knives. You never know what he's going to use because it's always different, and he makes Fatwood fires for us. He'll shave a little bit down real quick, feather stick it. He has a block, piece of wood he fires it up on, tosses it in the grill, and talks about his knife. It's freaking awesome. I really like to see that. I like to see stuff done in the woods, in nature. Are you talking about the primitive bear? What's the name of that knife again, Gabe? Yeah, dude, your woods are awesome, dude. That whatever that wood that you're using is, did you call it a cedar? Is that what you called it? It has like really fibrous looking, different looking wood. Maybe it's red looking inside. I'm not sure. I think it was like some really weird looking wood that we don't have around here. I don't think I've ever seen that wood in person, except for when I was in Kansas because of the Ozarks. Oh shit! That's it, you guys. Joe Isabella is in the house, and if you guys don't know, Joe Isabella can make a freaking coin jack. These right here are Joe Isabella coins. If somebody has a link to Joe Isabella's Instagram, could we get that? These right here, awesome. He does more than just this. He's doing some really crazy stuff where the outside of the coin will be maybe wood and the inside is freaking micarta. So he inlays micarta into it, but makes it completely flush. Freaking awesome. There we go. We got Last Huntsman Outdoors channel coming up. Okay. That's what I like to see. We got a good circle of people here. We really do. So I got to shout out Chuck. Because Chuck, he's a freaking solid dude. And he actually ordered a solar charger for me. For my camping adventures, so that my phone, I will always have the ability to have some type of charge for my phone, you know, because here's the real truth. It's cedar with red and purple. He says he also uses a lot of oak and hickory for his war club. I have my war club over here. If you haven't seen my war club video, go check that video out. I got the idea from Gabe. Bunch of us did it. Timbo did a war club. Timbo's actually got a freaking fire war club. He put mine to shame. He definitely did a Fatwood fire video for Ron T. Sawyer. I'm not sure who that is, honestly. But that's who he did it for. You know what? He does have a discount code to some Primitive Bear stuff. And that Primitive Bear stuff is really good. I'm talking, I have got to check it out. I mean, it's like, dude, I got to check it out, man. Actually, you know what? Gabe has his own design. Dude, he's got the, what's the name of your design, Gabe? It's straight up bushcraft champ. This knife is made for bushcrafting, and that's what it'll do. Okay, Timbo. Hell yeah. So check this out. Let me show you what I accidentally did to my war club. I got my dog here laying down. My dog's like, are you kidding me? You just made me stand up for nothing? Yeah, I did make you stand up for nothing. So check this out. It says, I don't know if the code is still going. Dude, that's cool you got that code. Even if it's not good still, I think that it would be very smart of them to allow you to have that code, because it's really going to help their sales out. So it's called the Huntsman Woods Knife. So if you guys don't know, the Huntsman Woods Knife, okay, you can find it on Gabe's channel, or you can watch Scab put it to use too. And matter of fact, Scab did a full hard use demonstration with it Scab with Choir Boys Outdoors. He's one of the main reasons why I even started the channel to this day. There's a lot of people out there who are a really big part of this channel, and every single one of you, you know who you are, and I honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate everybody so much. You guys are what's made me who I am in the YouTube realm. And without your guys' help, I wouldn't be here. This is my war club. I didn't finish it because I cracked the handle. Check it out. Right here's the crack. Watch. Shit. Yeah, I can't take it. Take it off my head. You see it? It's bowing. I was told by Timbo that I could put epoxy in there. What was that epoxy you told me to do, Timbo? You told me to concoct something together and slap it in there. I just missed your comment, Gabe. I 100% missed your comment. I seen it over there in the corner, but it like disappeared on me too quick. But I was gonna I was actually gonna shape it and sand it down and make it good. But after that happened, I was like, nah. Then I thought maybe I'll cut it right here. I'll shape this differently, and I'll thin it just a little bit, and I'll make it a little bit lighter so it's easier for just a one-handed knocker or whatever. But I did make a really cool tire knocker for a friend of mine, and he freaking loves it. Baking Soliquid and super glue. Okay. Did you mean baking soda? I'm sure it was just like a spell check or something maybe. So you'd like to get the scales on your 3.5 hydrographed with the dude. What? That'd be fire. So I guess Zach is from Maryland. That's what I'm talking about. Baking soda and super glue. Cool. Yeah, this thing's it's a horse, ain't it? So I got a couple fishing rods with me. And I didn't bring my favorite ones because I just didn't see no need to bring this. You know, like where I'm fishing, it's gonna be some smaller stuff. You know, I'm not bringing in the big dogs. You know, so I got some smaller poles. Shit. I brought some really simple stuff. Where I'm at, this is my only problem. Okay, I'm gonna be about, I'd say 1,000 yards away from where you enter this little area. I'll be about 1,000 yards in, maybe 500, between 500 and 1,000 yards in. My problem is I have to park the car about a quarter mile away from where I'm going to be camping, because I can't leave it in this parking lot because they close a gate at night. So once I'm in this spot camping, there is no getting out. I mean, there's getting out. I gotta pack everything up, walk clean to the car, which is, it sucks. So I wanted to bring more affordable fishing rods because I have to leave some of my stuff there, and I don't want to leave anything that's like of value, you know. I'd rather lose a $50 fishing rod than a $200 one. This one isn't my expensive one. This is just a bigger one. This one right here, I love fishing, you guys. I mean, I absolutely love to fish. I said I love to fish. You got that $600 rod right there, and I broke the tip on it. Oh my God, I did. I broke the tip. Not on this one. This is actually, it's very affordable. This one right here is called this is the whooping stick. Very affordable. This should be Bass Pro's actual, this is their pole right here. It's a 2-piece, and I did bring 2-piecers with me because what is my Grail fixed blade? Holy shit, what a question. Wow, I wasn't ready for that. Oh my God. I don't know. My Grail fixed blade. Oh man, what a question. What a question. Man, you put me on the spot. There we go. We got a link up. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, you guys. Shit. I don't know. A Grail fixed blade. I can tell you one right now. It's not my ultimate Grail, but it is a Grail fixed blade. Oh, we got Greg Vanderlip in the house. What's up, man? Fist bump to you. Let me know what you're carrying, bud. I would say the Rick Hinderer USMC. I mean, dude, the USMC is my, like, ultimate knife. I mean, it's not the best knife out there. It's not. But I got two. That's how much I like them. You know, like, uh, dude, that thing is crazy. And it came out in 3V, so you can get it in 01 or you can get it in 3V. Joe says he likes to stealth camp by the lake because if he takes his truck and parks it at the boat ramp, yep, that's the problem. And I am not buying a fishing license. Don't go snitching on me. I know one of you guys in this thing don't like me. Man, fuck a fishing license. I'm going fishing. You're going to tell me I have to pay money to go fish on this God-given earth that gave me fish and water? You wanted me to pay you so that I can cast a freaking piece of line, a sinker, and a hook out in the water and catch some food? Stupid. That's like the whole driver's license thing. You know. Oh, well, we got Knife Life 116 in the house, y'all. If you guys don't know who he is, I highly suggest you go check his channel out, and you'll thank me later. She said, Daddy government doesn't own the fish. Yes, that's what I'm saying. They're charging us to catch fish. And then they're putting rules and regulations on, stupid rules and regulations. I get they don't want you to go in there and catch 50 of them. That's cool. But they're just doing too much. It's hot. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Greg, is the sun not burning your skin now? Tell me, does it feel like the sun is touching your skin differently? It doesn't feel the same. But I don't even know where I was going. I went left field, right field. We went everywhere real quick. Yeah, fishing. You definitely don't want them to come down at you and fine you, take your tackle. You don't want that. I've had them try that with me before. It didn't go over good for them. Yep. It's crazy, right? You get a fishing license, and dude, this is like having a driver's license. You know, I forget what 3 amendments are for us. It says we have the right to travel. There's a difference between doing commerce, driving for commerce, driving for a job, and traveling as a human being, going from one place to another. They say you're not allowed to walk on the highways. They say you're not allowed to walk on people's properties. They say you're not allowed to have horses on the highways. They say you're not allowed to have your buggies going through city streets in certain areas. So if I'm not allowed to walk it, and I'm not allowed to use a horse, what's that leave me with? A motorized vehicle. Why can't I drive to live? It doesn't make any sense to me. It's all for monetary stuff. It's all to control you. That's just what it is. I think a lot of us now, I've been seeing this for years, but a lot of us now realize the veil has been lifted. We've seen enough and we know enough now that we're learning. Now, I'm not against the government. I don't want to say that. I just want the government to do things better. Like, we could do better. We're America. We're supposed to be the best country. I mean, come on now. Let's do better. I mean, that's not what this channel's about, though. So I try to keep anything politic out the channel. I don't talk politics. First off, because to be honest with you, it's just not my thing. You know, it just stresses me out. So I don't really talk about it much. But I mean, it's part of life, you know. But I'm gonna tell you guys what. I gotta get a charger for this. You see this? This is the Olight Arcfeld UV edition. It's got a UV light in it and unique looking pocket clip. I just don't have a charger for it. I wondered how hard is it going to be to bend this pocket clip out. Has anybody ever bent out a Olight Arcfeld pocket clip? Because that right there, you got, look, I'm not saying that it's going to happen. I'm just saying, look at this. Look at that. Whoa. I mean, you're talking, that's easy. As opposed to something like this guy right here. I mean, that thing right there is pretty freaking stout. Though I have had this come out of my pocket a bunch of times, but it's never felt like it was going to bend out. The worst that I've had happen with this is it gets caught, and this is what happens. Yeah, like this will stay in my pocket, and this won't. But I never bent the clip out. It is scratched up from removing the clip a bunch of times, but that's neither here nor there. I know you guys see that black tape on there. That's because the button, it came off, and it wouldn't stay, you know, in the hole. And I just taped it on, and it's no longer water resistant. Obviously, how can it be water resistant if if the piece isn't on there right? Oh, my light's dead. Look, check this out, y'all. When it blinks like that, that's saying, hey, I'm dead. Here it is. I got to go camping. And it'll be dark at 9 o'clock tonight. I better freaking charge this thing. I'll charge it when I get off of here. You know what I mean? I got a couple lights. Even though I can't use this one, I got a big Bushnell light. I got this guy right here. I got a headlamp. I'm missing 2 headlamps. I have no idea where my headlamps went. But I still have a Bushnell headlamp. What else do I have for light source? A fire. That's my primary light source, is going to be the fire. My second primary is going to be my headlamp. And I think I might have a headlamp here right now. No, I don't. It's in the car. Yeah, it's already in the car. That's right. We got everybody in here, man. This is cool to see everybody. Thunderstorms here, or you'd be camping tonight. Okay. And you're in Ohio. Okay. Now here's what I heard. In the next 10 days, there's supposed to be an extreme heat wave coming to the East Coast. I'm talking from Florida clean up to the top and past up into Canada or whatever the hell's up there. The whole East Coast, we're going to be swamped. With heat, like major heat, and you can see the clouds in the topographical maps, so you know where the clouds are kind of going. You can see what's pushing the clouds. And actually, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but you can. The Marauder Mini. The Marauder Mini. The Marauder. What is the Marauder? Wow, 95, it's getting hot, ain't it? The Marauder. The Marauder. What the hell is the Marauder? I need to figure this out. The Marauder. Are we talking about the, by the one Greg Medford? Are you out here talking about Greg Medford? The Marauder? Dude, a lot of people have been shitting on Greg Medford lately. And dude, there's so many channels that, look, I want to call out some stuff so bad. But I'm going to keep this right here closed because it's in my best interest. Oh, okay, a flashlight. Okay, cool. I didn't know there was a such thing. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah. Olight Marauder. Okay, cool. I didn't know there was one. That's cool. This is my first, like, really good quality flashlight right here. I mean, EDC, like, little guy. I've had other long skinny ones that just kind of like doo-doo. This right here, my niece found this at the park. And it worked before it died. This is a sweet one right here. This is it's a bit bigger, so that's a bit of a downfall. I don't know if that's stainless or plastic. I don't know what this is. I mean aluminum, you know what I meant. Because just by judging off the weight, it's not stainless steel, because this is stainless and this is just the same amount of weight almost as this big ass one. I do like it because of how small it is. It does have a magnetic clip, which it works 50-50. But yeah, playing with some Ultim and Fat Carbon in the shop today. That's freaking sweet. You know, I don't know what I have against Ultim, but I hate it. I do. I don't know why. I just don't. I don't know why. It was like it's like the fad that came in, and everybody went so hard. Oh, it's so cool that I think it just messed it up for me. That's it. It's not that there's anything wrong with it, because Ultim, for real,
It can take impact, heat, uh, water. I mean, it's good. You know, it's a good material. It's just, I think the yellow kind of messed it up for me as well, because that yellow to me reminded me of like piss. But I've seen some really cool looking Ultim colors though. Does anybody have any new knives that they're looking into getting? Right now, I'm looking into getting. There's two knives that I want to get right now that my eyes are set on. One is my Inflictor EDC, which I should have, you know, first week of this coming up month, and the next one is the Survive Knives GSO 10. Yes, good one. Good one, Knife Life. You know what, dude? I cannot remember your name to save my life. Which it takes me forever to remember anybody's name. You just got a Kaiser Fighter. It's $29 on Prime. What is the Kaiser Fighter? Maybe my other phone's dead, so I can't look it up right now. So, man, there's just something about this knife that I truly love. The Lion Scale Skinny. You really want the new Reef Circadian? Hell yeah, I love this knife. I haven't that look. I'm telling you guys now, I love this knife. Oh, Steve Kalari and Neves Knives. Jared just, dude, Jared just dropped a video. Oh, on their prototype that they got together and did. Oh my god. Me too. That's a grail of mine as well. Definitely, definitely a grail of mine as well. Yep. I like Striders. I think they're freaking sweet. There's a lot of grail knives that I want. The GSO 10, I've actually already got $100 paid on it, so I've got like two and some change left to pay. Dude, that's a hoss of a knife. So check this out. I fell in love with the Becker BK9. When I say I like this knife, I don't say that lightly. I freaking like this knife a lot, and I do not necessarily know specifically what about it. It's like everything as a whole. I like that they gave us a choil. I really like that. I like the tall saber grind. I like the swedge right there. That's a good little swedge. I definitely like the thumb ramp because it works back here like this and perfectly. Just for some reason, watch this. Where does my thumb go? Perfectly placed. Look at that. Bloop. And look at the Coke bottle here. Major contouring. All right. Good pommel, lanyard hole, good tip on it, good knife. This is 1095 Crovan, okay? Um, Now this is actually a decent steel for this knife. It really does. It fits this knife very good. Damn right. Thank you for your service, man. By the way, Gabe, I thank you for it. So here's what I love this knife, and I said to myself, you know what Becker needs to do? I said Becker needs to make a 3V version of this. Crew wear preferably for my opinion. But I freaking love 3V, dude. Damn, I didn't know how good 3V was, man. I thought it was an overhyped steel. It does, right? It really does have that look. Dude, let me explain something to you, Knife Life. Fixed blade is mandatory for me. What's your name, by the way? Can I get a name? Just want to know what your name is so I can relate, so I don't have to call you Knife Life. Even if that's what you want me to call you, I'm down with that. But so I said they need to do this in a 3V, a crew wear. They need to do it in LMAX. Well, guess what? That's when the Survive Knives GSO 10 comes in. It's almost the same profile, but just a little different and with a super steel. Steve, cool, hell yeah, good stuff. So so here's the thing. I'm interested in a Crewwear blade, dude. Crewwear is fantastic. Make sure it's 64 HRC and up. Yes, 3V can take a damn beating. My God, can it ever? I mean, it really can. Now, I liked 3V, and I didn't know how good it was until I used it. That was the thing, is I really didn't. I still misjudged it. And then I'm like, holy shit. Well, the Survive Knives GSO 10 is literally this, just a little bit more upgraded. So you want to get EDC fixed blades, okay? You want good geometry, high hardness. Some people, when they think of a fixed blade, they think of like standard. Let's say like the SC Laser Strike. That's not quite an EDC fixed blade. It's a little too thick for me. It's just not quite what I'm looking for EDC. I want thin, slicey, pointy. I only have two survives right now. I have the EDC4 in Magna Cut with the OD green Cerakoting and the brown natural micarta handle scales, canvas micarta, and a LMAX EDC4 and a GSO. I had a GSO 5.1 and a GSO 4.7. 4.7 and a 5.1, but I swapped them out for a GSO 10, and now I have the GSO 10 on layaway. The GSO 10 is in 3V. Dude, if this was an N695 Nitro V14C N690 AEBL, it'd be freaking awesome. I like this, dude. This is let me explain this to you. This is USA made, micarta scales, very comfortable, very good knife, and they did a good job with it. This isn't a freaking super steel by any means, but this knife is super badass. Understand that. I have put this thing to the test, and I can guarantee you can cut paper right now. It's got, if you look, from here to about right here, you'll see all that stuff. That is fat wood. So I can't guarantee it's going to cut the best, but check it out. You ready? Now, I've used it. This knife is on the same edge that Timbo sent it to me with. I've done hard use testing and EDC the hell out of it. When I say EDC, I mean I took it out to the woods and just chopped shit. I'm just saying. That's that 1095 Crovan. I'm just saying, some steels have their place. Some steels absolutely do have their place. Look at that. Come on now, you can't beat that. See, I'm getting to where I care about steel less and less. Oh, okay, so you got to kind of not every knife has to be a super steel. It doesn't, but I think that as long as the steel is heat treated properly, it's okay. It's as long as the steel is done right, I'm cool with whatever. It's been through some stuff already. So you're getting kitchen, in the kitchen. 7CR is cool for the kitchen. I wouldn't use it. I wouldn't use anything under 10CR in the kitchen. Matter of fact, all my kitchen knives are actually 10CR. Every single one of them are a 10CR Damascus, a fishbone Damascus. Yep, geometry and heat treatment are the two most important roles in a knife, because you might have Max Cement at 68 HRC, but if you're 20 thou behind the edge with a low saber grind, let's say this right here was 7 inches in total. Okay, let's just say this knife is 7 inches in total. You can have Max Cement at 68 HRC. If it's not thin enough behind the edge to support that steel, you're not going to get the best out of the steel. What's up, Gerbs? Okay, everybody, Gerbs right here in the house. One of my fellow Canadians. Check his channel out. He loves that fat wood. Oh, he is a wood-loving dude. He makes himself to some sweet knives, some sweet scales, all out of wood, and he loves fires. Look, everybody's saying what's up to Jerbs. Jerbs is in the house. Can somebody throw up a link to Jerbs? Jerbs can throw up his own link. He's got a freaking wrench. Jerbs is wrenched up. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So you guys see, it doesn't have to be. This knife doesn't have to be super steel to be super badass, because it's badass, dude. 1095 is a good steel. I do believe that they could make it a little bit harder than what they do most companies. But I'm going to tell you now, I think 1095 Crovan might be better than the standard 1095. You know, I don't know why I say that, but I'm just saying, like, I've taken that K-bar right here, both the, that is not 1095 Crovan, that one is, but I've put them through so much. It's a good steel, it is. It's not going to be stain resistant, it's just not. It's not what it's for. You're going to get patinaed. You know, I've heard a lot about Ethan. I've heard a lot about him. Dude, these are sweet knives. Like, make no mistake about it. Dude, 1095 Crovan at 65 HRC would be so good. So good. Yeah, but you would have to have the correct geometry to support it, maybe. Yeah, that's pretty fucking hard. I mean, yeah. It is, dude. I'm gonna tell you what. Dude, the easiest knife I've ever sharpened in my life. Dude, let me tell you guys what. This is 9CR18 MOV. Well, and dude, this is the easiest knife I've ever sharpened in my life. 15 minutes, and I was done. I'm talking, I progressed through 4 stones and strop in 15 minutes. So, the 3V Becker Elite line, what's that? I've never even heard of that. Alright, good stuff, Joe. We'll be right here. Yes, okay, so what knife is that does it at 65? That is interesting. I would love to see what that is. 65 HRC 1095. Dude, that is... So my cousin uses a lot of 1084 and 15N for his Damascus. Matter of fact, almost all his Damascus is 1084 and 15N. It's 15N20 if you don't know. Oh, a fantasy you'd like to see. Well, here's check this out. Damn, my thought just left my head, man. If you get stuck in the bush and have river rocks, you can. You really can. The hardest steel that I've sharpened so far was LMAX. Oh my god. It took me 2 hours to put an edge on the Survive Knives EDC4 and LMAX. And that is not thick behind the edge. It's not. It's just, for some reason, man, it just took me forever. It took me forever. I mean, it felt like the steel was like, it just, the stones were cutting in. That was a fact. But man, it's different. I've seen Peterbilt Knife Guy take freaking D2 or 8CR, I don't know which one it was, and sharpen that son of a bitch off his truck window. So, like I said a little earlier on, you can check out Erica's EDC. She just did a video on a 62 HRC 1095 EDC fixie at 6 thou behind the edge. Understand me, 6 thou. This thing right here is probably 12 or 13 thou, alright? Matter of fact, this is even thinner. This is 10 thou. Think about 6 thou behind the edge. This is slicier than most people's pocket knives. No joke, because this is thinner than this. Think about that. Yeah, I didn't tell you. Oh, look who it is. I'm over here. It's Don with Blessed Knives right here. It's the man himself. I should have told you, huh? That right there, that's the man himself. Ethan has an interview with A.G. Russell Knives. I've heard of that. where he goes over all of his popular designs. Good stuff. Now check this out. If anybody who doesn't already know who Don is Blessed Knives. He is the guy who's making the Inflictor EDC. It's already done, and I'll have it like the first week of next month. I can't wait to show you guys. Crew wear, 65, 66 HRC tested. 13 thou behind the edge. Extremely tall saber grind. Slicing, poking champion. Yep, it's going to be a fire knife. He did some awesome scales. Unfortunately, the company that I ordered it from, I thought it was a USA company, and it was an overseas company from China. But they did send it fast. They did everything they were supposed to do. They worked with me. They changed the size of everything for me. But there's a little bit of voids in it. That's nothing from his fault. That's just the materials themselves. Fat carbons, carbon fibers, they're all known for having possible voids. And there is a little bit of voids in it, which we knew that going into it, that there was going to be a possibility. And I was expecting a little bit worse than that for some reason. Once I found out it was a Chinese company, and I'm not talking shit on the Chinese stuff, but I prefer to order things from American companies. If I can get a knife made in America, I would prefer to have it made in America. And not that that matters, because there's good knives everywhere. Taiwan, China, fucking Japan. It doesn't matter. There's good knives in Russia, Poland. Getting ready for work. Hell yeah, man. You said. So Timbo did a video in support for Ron T. Sawyer. Who is Ron T. Sawyer? Can anybody let me know who he is? That way I don't have to like plug up the phone, charge the phone to look it up real quick. It is, look, we got 21 viewers and 23 likes, man. That's awesome. I appreciate that, you guys. I really do. This means a lot. You guys are all awesome, man. I appreciate everybody who's in here. Oh, look at that, 24 likes. That is incredible. That is freaking incredible. He's the reason you're on YouTube. Cool. That's good stuff. You know, I probably asked this question 5 times already. I ask questions. My brain runs 100 miles an hour. I got a lot going on in my mind right now. I'm thinking about, hopefully, the spot that I want to use tonight is good and clear. I don't mind cleaning up. Yeah, that's right. That is right. Yep, somebody did answer that question earlier on. Yep. Okay, thanks, Jerbs. I think it may have been Timbo who answered it. So Timbo did a video in support of Ron T. Sawyer. Is he sick or anything like that? Is that what's going on? If he is, I hope he gets well. Hopefully he didn't pass or anything like that. It's just not something I like to hear. I don't want to ever hear somebody who's in the community passing away, because that's always sad. It's good to see the community comes together, though. You know, there's a lot of communities where it's like they breed hate. There's definitely some negativity in the knife community. Definitely some negativity in the EDC community. And I get it, and that's going to be in any community, but we're pretty tight-knit here, and we look out for each other. Okay, here we go. We got a link to Ron T. Sawyer's YouTube channel. Okay, that's cool. That's damn right. Dang, that sucks, man. Wow, that sucks. Ah, man, is he Canadian or American? It doesn't matter. I'm just asking. At this point, high hardness is all you're interested in. 60 plus HRC. That's right. Nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that at all. I want to start trying out some new steels. So, Mom, I got some ideas going on I've got 2 designs ready. I got another one set up for Bless already, and I have one set up for Levi. B Shady is in the house, y'all. That's right. We got B Shady. Oh, it was his wife that passed. How sad. That sucks. That sucks. Yeah, that really sucks, man. Yeah, that really freaking sucks. You know what I'm thinking though? I'm thinking I brought the what's it called? Man, that does suck, man. Wow. That really sucks. I'm sorry for his loss. I brought the Topps Storm Vector with me, and just a cheap shit handsaw for some wood, and no, you didn't bum live at all. Nah, it's just no, not at all. No, not at all. You did the right thing by bringing awareness to this so that people can, it's good, and it's good. Um, Dude, I can't wait. So I'm gonna be sending it out to a few people. Timbo's gonna get it. Peterbilt Knife Guy's gonna get it. Scab's gonna get it. There's a bunch of people who are gonna get it. It's gonna suck to let it go. Um, Steve Wallace. Steve Wallace. I'm not sure who Steve Wallace is. It sounds very familiar though. For some reason, it sounds very familiar, and I don't know why. I'm so shit with names. Take it easy, Jervis. Glad you came in here. Sure am. Damn right. Man, look at this. I've been going on here now for an hour and 10 minutes. That's right. I need to go ahead and start doing more videos. Actually, you know what, you guys? How about this? I do have memberships. I'm not asking anybody to join or to be a member. But this is what I'm going to do. I am going to start doing more interactive things where for my members, I'm going to have it so if you're a member, I'll do personal lives with you. Not that I'm anything special or anything, but I'll do cut test videos specifically for you and drop it for you guys so you guys can see it first. Things like that, because I'm trying to take this channel and I'm trying to build this channel into a name. I want to take What's the Point EDC and combine it with what I want to name the knife company, which would be We the People Knives, WTP. I'm still sticking with the WTP theme. And I want to build a brand. And I want to use this as a platform. I don't want to work for somebody else my whole life. I've had my own companies before and I've lost my own companies. So I know what it's like to work for myself. And I think I can take this YouTube thing and I can make this a brand and I can make this to make me financially sustainable. That's how I was with your design. It's hard to let it go. Yeah, it's gonna be so hard, right? Because you only have one of them. But the good thing here is, what are you carrying today, B Shady? I want to know what you're carrying, man. I want to build it to a brand, and I want to make it so that I can take the money that I make from the channel to buy some knives, maybe to buy some tents, maybe to buy different things for me to expand the channel. Nah, I don't need no TP. I got a roll of that ready. That's kind of like my goal. I would absolutely love to have my own line of knives. Maybe have a company OEM them for me. Gear check, that's right. You heard him. Gabe said gear check. Gear check. So, I think I'm going to switch my carry-up for today because I'm not going to be wearing jean shorts. I'm going to go with some type of gym short. Got the Kunwu Padre, such an awesome knife. I have got to check one of them out. The Caviso Mini Penguin. That's right. You kept it light for real. You really did. Yep. Oh, I can't wait. Okay, Timbo's got the QSP Swordfish with a fresh, nasty, polished edge. And let me tell you guys now, when he says that it's nasty, he means it. As his knives are unbelievably sharp. Unbelievably. Glock 42 and the Kaiser Mini Roach. That is an underrated knife. On sale from Kaiser for $32.99 right now, by the way, y'all. If you can find one, if anybody has an extra one that they don't want and they wouldn't mind loaning for reviews, I would love. I had the Kaiser Roach, okay, and I never did a video on it. I don't think I ever even showed the knife on my channel. I don't. I really don't think I ever did. He's got the White River Cub and the Ulti Clip. That's right. Yep, I would love to do another video on the Kaiser Mini Roach. It's got the removable flipper tab. It's freaking sweet. I mean, it's a great knife. It really is. It's so good. I haven't even held the big Roach, and I heard that thing is fire. Holy shit, we got a dream. I mean, we got a pocket dump. We got the Glock 26, the Trex Raptor holster. Okay. The Demco 80 20.5, the Terra Forester, the Leatherman Bond, and a Streamlight Macro Stream. God dang, that's a carrier right there. Yup. That's a freaking carrier if I ever saw one. You gotta stay strapped, you know? Dude, I watched this video last night on this dude who has an air gun. Holy shit. This ain't no normal air gun, dude. He's got, I'm talking about freaking shooting slugs out, 50 millimeter slugs. The Chavez Scapegoat. Oh shit. And the Jack Wolf Midnight Jack. What do y'all think about the new Jack Wolf Fixie? Woo, my god, I like that. I do. I'm not a fan of this style sheath. I think this looks freaking awesome, but this is the style that it comes with. My problem is I sweat too much, and leather inside of my pocket, ugh, man, I sweat too much. I really do. In the wintertime, I can do it. I like to have my knife on the outside of my pocket though, just because of that. And I don't care about the fact that it's leather. I like leather. I like both leather and Kydex all day. I love them both. I think that leather is really classy looking to me, and the fact that it's stitched and things like that, it just does something for me. I love it, man. I just sweat too much. And I thought about if I was to ever get a hook, I would have to get a Kydex sheath for the summertime, just because I feel like I would get too much moisture inside the leather, and especially because this is a crew wear knife. I don't think it would have any issue. I don't, but just because I just want to be a little bit more careful. You know what I mean? Yup. What do y'all think about this? Look, I have something. I've fallen in love with this knife, and I don't know why. Honestly, I was gonna buy the last one at Northwest Knives today. Took too long and got cart sniped. Damn. You might snag the Urban EDC drop. So what are we talking about? What are you trying to get? B Shady, what are you trying to get? Stacy Tor logo is done baking blue. Is amazing. I'm not sure what that is, honestly. This is the 10V. Check this out, man. This is 10V, okay? Now, hear me out now. You ready to hear this? I know I'm going to sound like I'm talking wildness. 10V knife. Okay, it's a 10V sheepdog. How much do you guys think that this thing was just selling for? How much do you think? 150? You guys think 150? Hey, how about 125? No, not 125. How about 100? No, it wasn't 100. No, try $80 freaking dollars. 10V for $80. How in the hell does that even make sense? The Kaiser Gemini, dude. What? Well, let me tell you guys about the Kaiser Gemini. Speaking of, I have no freaking idea where that thing is. I gotta find it. They're selling that thing for like the same price too, and that's in 4V. Yeah, I was supposed to do the cut test on this. But I would prefer to do it with a fresh edge, and this doesn't have a fresh edge, so I'll just stick to my hard use with it. You guys know I hard use test the shit out of it. I like this one, U.S. Magna Becker. Ooh, which Becker? BK76. Hot damn, I wish I knew what that looked like. BK76. Wow, that just sounds wild. Uh-oh, we got Dang Ross in the house. What's up, man? Dang Ross has made it to the chat, y'all. Dang Ross has made it. Damn, right. I'm glad to see you, man. What are you carrying today? Let me know. I know you ain't going bareback today. You gotta have something on you. No bareback. We don't go bareback. We don't do it raw around here. Yes. Dude, I freaking love this knife. I mean, I do. Oh, what's up, Lauren? Look who just popped up. Lauren just popped up. What's up? What are you carrying? Put it in the comments. Tell me what you're carrying. You got the brass sheepdog in 3V. They made a 3V one? Damn, okay. Dude, I gotta say, I think Kaiser gives us way, way, way better steel choices than Civivi. Sencut, and we, their whole one. Where have I been? It's been like a week since I uploaded a video. I have been in the freaking woods and in the river, clearing spots, getting camp gear together, hanging out with the family, fixing this, doing that, just doing whatever. Yeah. I'm doing this live. This live was just so that I could notify people that I'm getting ready to start putting camping videos into the mix. And my channel will 100% still revolve around knives. But we're gonna start using these knives in different scenarios. I want the knives to be seen used in the wild. I want you guys to see it wet from the river. I want you guys to see what it looks like when I'm using them, as I'm using them, and just to do kind of an urban camping thing. It's kind of fun. Yeah, Kaiser is destroying Civivi on the steels. I mean, okay, let's go into what Civivi uses. 9CR, 10CR, 20CV, D2, Nitro V. I mean, they use good steel, don't get me wrong. But when do you see them dropping 10V, 4V, Rex 45? When do you don't see that? I think I'm becoming a fan of Kaiser. Dude, I thought about making a fixed blade version of this. This is the Towser K in 154 cm. This is an amazing knife. Amazing knife. I mean, I can't get enough of this thing. This knife, when I bought it, I took it home, and I was on the way to the knife shop the next day, and I deployed it, and I dropped it shut, and when I put my hand like this, the blade went, the blade literally just dropped out, and I was like, what the hell just happened? Well, the detent ball actually came out, and that's an issue they've had with the Towser K. Just specifically the liner lock issue. I mean, the liner lock model, to my knowledge. But there's been several people to have their detent ball come out of the Towser K. I don't know if that's still an issue or not, if they maybe have found a way to fix it. But I returned the knife to Edgeworks. This is how cool Edgeworks Knife and Supply is. They let me return the knife, gave me my money back, and let me buy another knife. Held this knife for me after they replaced the detent ball and sold it back to me. Dude, I don't know what they have coming, but think about it this way. Okay, look at the Kaiser Militol, okay? Awesome freaking knife. It was my favorite Kaiser. And then, give me 1 second, let me find this thing. There's shit everywhere, you guys. Okay, I found it. Oh my god! Dang, it was all the way down there on the bottom shelf. Okay, here it is. Kaiser Mystic. Big knife, okay? Full size. And that's, for me, full size is 8 inches and up for a pocket knife. Rex 45 steel. Now, I know it's between 60 and 63 HRC, and there have been people to test the HRC on this, and their claim of 60 to 63 is correct. Would I like to see this 65, 66, 67? Yes, But I'm going to tell you right now, this thing got 700 cuts in a 1-inch section that created all this. That's all the rope from this. And you got titanium clip, titanium backspacer, micarta inlays on both sides, micarta pivot collar right here, both sides, Rex 45 steel. Look at the bolster lock right here. Look at that bolster lock. Look at the action on this thing. Front flipper action, fire. Drop shot all day. Reverse flick, fire. Thumb flick, fire. Only one thing I'd like to change about this. And I don't think it's the biggest issue in the world, but here it is. That's it. It just comes out really easy. But I'm gonna tell you what, $135. $135. What company is giving you Rex 45 titanium with freaking pivot collars made of micarta and dual micarta inlays? $135. Who's doing that? Now here's the thing: is if this was made in America, this would have to be a $350 knife. It would have to be. I feel like, I mean, because if it was made in America, it would have a better heat treatment. But because Rex 45 isn't American steel, it's CPM, which is Crucible Powder Metallurgy. If y'all didn't, most people, I'm sure you guys knew that's what CPM stood for. Here it is. This is my favorite Kaiser knife right here. This is it right here. This thing is so badass. I need you guys to understand. This is beyond badass. I mean, it freaking is. I think Kaiser's doing it up. Now, I'm going to tell you what. Jared with these knives, man, he's dropping some heat. I mean, if you guys don't know about his designs he's got coming out, he's got some heat coming out. And especially what him and Steve Kalari have going on in mind. I'm telling you. That's Steve Kalari, dude. He focuses on heat treatment and geometry. A lot of the reason for that is because he's a chef. And if you know chefs, they require the best. They do. I mean, and you can tell this man knows what he's doing with a knife. I mean, when he took that freaking knife and he did this ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta for Father's Day, man, he put that potato to shreds. See? Yep, that's what I'm saying. It's going to cost you, and you're going to get that on a lightweight model with freaking their type of FRN with copolymer type of deal. Think about that. This, you're getting full tie. Everything. It's just titanium on titanium on titanium on titanium, dude. Like, this thing is, it's sweet. Really is. Now, before this knife, the Militol was my favorite. And some people might say, well, the Militol has the black DLC with the purple haze fat carbon. You're right. What do you think would happen if they did that with this? If they DLC'd this, changed this up to black, you know, with purple haze fat carbon, holy shit, it'd be a game changer. This is Kaiser's best knife so far, in my opinion. Now, I haven't used everything from Kaiser. I haven't, so I really can't speak on everything. But what I can tell you is this one right here and the Militol, the Towser K, the Sheepdog. I prefer the liner lock Sheepdog, to be honest with you. I know that sounds odd. I just prefer the liner lock version. All right, man, you take it easy. I'm glad you made it here. I don't remember your name right now. I'll rewind it and remember it, man. Take it easy, man. Everybody, Knife Life 116 is out. Hell yeah, I just like this blade shape. All right, Floyd, you take it easy, man. I'm going to end this thing in like 5 minutes. So, hell yeah, I appreciate you. Hit me up, Floyd. Send me a picture of that knife you just got. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I really want to start getting into. There's a lot. I can't wait to get my design. I can't. See, here's the thing: is Don Bless Knives? He's known for his folders. I don't think he's known for his fixed blades, but that shit's gonna change. It's gonna change when this. Wait till the inflictor comes out. Wait till I got it right here in my hand. It's gonna be a surprise. Not everybody's seen it, because we've kind of kept it on the down low. I've uploaded a little bit of videos on it. You know, like a quick 10-second video on it. Watch out. You're good ready to knock that shit over. I got that's a couple second video on it. And because I just want it to be like a more of a surprise. He did send me a finished video of the finished product, and I didn't upload it because I just wanted to surprise everybody. It's gonna be good. Crewwear at 65, 66 HRC. You know that shit's gonna be fire. It's not the highest edge retention steel out there, but that's not what I'm shooting for. You know, like I could have went with K390, Rex 45, Rex 121, any one of them good steels. You know, like really high edge retention. But my favorite is all right, Stacy, take it easy. My favorite. Look at y'all, just dwindled. I just lost 10 people in 30 minutes. That made me cry. Yeah, I'm getting ready to roll out anyway. So let's go. Yeah, we can just go ahead and just end this. I mean, I gotta take a piss so bad. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I gotta piss so bad. Look, I appreciate every single one of you guys for showing up. I swear I do. You guys are awesome, and expect some new content. I just want to let everybody know that I appreciate you for real, and I'm glad to be a part of this community, and I'm glad that you guys see some type of entertainment and some type of value in this channel. And I hope to bring you guys more good stuff. My dog says hey. Here he is. Say hey. Look. Say bye. Here. Come here. He's shy. Say bye. Oh, he's like, fuck y'all. All right, you guys, take it easy. If you're an addict, never quit quitting. Stay strong and live long. And if you're struggling with bad thoughts, reach out and talk to somebody. Never go at it alone. It is okay to talk. Take it easy and stay greasy, y'all. You know what time it is. Much love to everybody out there, you guys. Double peace. See you later. If I can end this motherfucker.